This is an interview with the authors of Iron Butterfly, Choon-Ok Jade Harmon and Ana Maria Rodriguez. So why did you decide to write the book?
My husband asking me that you need to talk to your story. And I said, no, I don't want to talk to my story. I'm embarrassed of people know my story because so different than other people, not normal. And then my husband, that's right, you need to talk to your story about, people know. It's very, very interesting story. And I said, no, I don't want to. And he bugging me the couple years. And I said, I don't want to. And then my daughter, first of all, my Emerald, she asked me, Mom, I hear about your, story. You need to tell, you need writing book. I said, no, what are you talking about? I don't want to write a book. It's so embarrassed other people know, Mommy did all that stuff. She said, no, Mom, it's really, really neat.
And Ana Maria, how did you find out about Chinook's story?
Well, that was my luck, because I am one of ChoonOk's students at their Cooksul 1 school in Clear Lake in Houston. And ChoonOk and her husband knew that I am a writer. And one day, I guess when ChoonOk finally agreed on telling his story, they asked me, will you write it?
Mm-hmm.
And say, love to. So let me hear some parts of the story, what she has to say, and then we can decide. I want to know what kind of story she has.
Mm-hmm.
So we started doing a few interviews and ChoonOk's home, and I was hooked. I already respected both my masters a lot. I mean, my children were their students already for a few years. And now I got the opportunity to learn Jeokwanjanim personally. And her story is wonderful. It captures your attention, it motivates you, inspires you. She's an authentic role model for all women, any ages. So definitely, we embarked in this project, and we are so happy that it's finally bearing fruit.
I agree. And how did the two of you collaborate during the writing process? Was it easy to find a rhythm and coordinate ideas and that sort of thing?
Yeah, we agree on meeting one or twice a week, and for a few hours, and I will come and interview Jeokwanjanim. Means what you want to tell me? We started from the beginning, as she mentioned earlier. I mean, she started, you want me to tell you about my mom? That's how her life begins. And yes, we did interviews for many, I think for a couple of years at least. And things went back and forth. Sometimes when they said, I remember this that happened a few years ago, and then we go forward in time. And so I work with them and try also to jiggle a little bit Jeokwanjanim's memory. We try to watch movies to help her remember things when she was little that her mom used to do. It's interesting because Jeokwanjanim was watching a Korean soap opera where one of the characters was a young woman that was a hanjo, like a sea woman, like Jeokwanjanim's mom was. And in that scene, I mean, she was diving and using tools and instruments and doing things that her mom used to do. And I remember now all those things. So we went back and watched the soap opera.
Oh, that's great.
And remember things. So that's how we went back and forth interviewing. Sometimes Jeokwanjanim would call me, I remember something, and then okay, I go over there. So we go and tape everything, and I also combined that doing some research about, providing a context of the era, the times of the post-Korean War, and how hard were things at that time for all the people living in the island, especially, and in mainland too. But the island was really hit hard by the post-Korean time. So then I just went back to writing and talked to Gwanjanim again, and I wanted them to read it and see how it sounded true, that I didn't miss anything. So it was a back and forth process. Very exciting, very motivating, and very enlightening.
You both practice Kuksawan, and it requires so much dedication and mental focus and training. Would you agree that this is empowering for women, or that it has empowered you, or that this is something that enabled you to overcome the obstacles that were in your life, ChoonOk?
Is you mean powerful woman?
Yes.
Gives you power, Kuksul.
Kuksawan.
Yes.
Power to do things, to persist.
Yes. you practice kuksu, and then you save your life someday. I hope you don't need it in whole your life, but if you have something happen, I think it help you save your life.
I agree. Um, what would you say is the overall message that you all are trying to convey in your book? It's such an inspirational story. Um,
I think one of the main messages ChoonOk wants to pass on to all that read her book, and mostly women, as we said, um, is that you're going to encounter hard situations in life. Sooner or later, always going to be problems. But there's always hope. And if you set a clear goal and you persist, you never give up, you will reach your goal. And that's what her story is about. She is a vivid example, as I said before, a perfect role model, that even in the toughest times, in the toughest situations, if you are set for a clear goal to what you want to do with your life, or what you don't want to do with your life for that matters, then you persist and you succeed, you never give up, you will succeed. So I think that's it. Never give up. Keep trying, keep persisting, and you will triumph in life.
okay, great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.